Okay, I'm going to give you one example of me, okay? Here we go. So 2011, I lost 52 pounds in 5 months. I had made a commitment to my team that I'd give them each $2,500 if I didn't get to my high school weight by May 1st. So I was a little motivated. My wife didn't like this idea anyway. So I had to get this plan. So I had to ask them to find a house. So I started asking people around the world that travel like me, that go to banquets like we've had here, and all these yummy desserts at every single meal and whatnot. And I said, anybody that looked fit on the road? I said, how do you stay so fit on the road? Not creepy, how do you stay fit? But you know. So I said, how do you stay fit on the road? And what I got the same thing everywhere around the world. Well, you just got to eat less, exercise. That was not clear enough for me. I said, how? I'm going to give one idea, not as an idea for you. Most of you won't do it and shouldn't do it. This is simply to show how clear you need to be to change anything. Are we clear? So, we're all trying to change things in our life, right? So I'm not a weight loss expert. I'm not a healthcare expert. I know some of us are. I'm working on other things today. You're working on that. Doesn't matter. We don't judge anybody here. Are we clear? HR, clear? Just an example to change anything. So this doctor comes up to me after this event. I still remember this side of the stage. He was with his wife. Happened to be a gentleman doctor in this case. They were both 80 years old, they told me. They were glowing, healthy, brilliant, and fit. I can learn something from these guys. There's lots of people that came up to me that didn't look the way I wanted to look with ideas. I don't take ideas from them. These guys, I thought, I want to look like these guys. So Doc said, what? David, here's an idea. I don't know if it'll work for you. I don't know if you'll do it. It's an idea. Most men in America, if they just wouldn't drink their calories, they could eat exactly the same and they'd lose 30 to 50 pounds in 1 year. My jaw dropped. I started thinking about this. Now, alcohol, I never liked it much. I didn't like the smell of it. Red wine sometimes, but it's not alcohol. No, okay. So I made a commitment. I said, I'm not going to drink a glass I did what we call a double 90, so it ended up being six months. But that wasn't the big tough thing for me. But I said, Doc, what about juice? Don't you need your vitamin C? He said, you want to get sick? Drink juice. It's full of. Eat an orange, eat half an orange, drink a glass of juice. I haven't had juice for 7 years. My problem was soda. We're in Atlanta where it's all Coke. Doesn't matter what it looks like, right? In Minnesota, we call it pop because we can spell that. So I said, but what about that? Now, I grew up in the poorest county in Minnesota, 8 miles from the nearest farm of 500 people. I never got to have pop like the rich kids, except for once a year at the county fair. We got a can of, wasn't Coke and Pepsi like you rich dudes. What was it? No, in Minnesota it was Shasta. Nickel a can, baby. And by the way, we shared it with all 6 kids. That's fun. The point is, I get on a plane. I started getting on planes, and I'd have a Coke and everything. He said, 2 Cokes, that's a meal. So I did this how of I'm not going to drink a calorie. So I made a change. When I get on Delta, it's Fresca. No calories in a Fresca, right? Now someone's going to stand at the book line there and say, that's bad for you too. It's got aspartame, aspartame. I can't spell it, but it's got, leave me alone. I had to make one change at a time. The point isn't anything except you've got to ask how until you will do it. Someone said I can never have ice cream again. It's not happening. You got to ask how until you'll do it. Today or tomorrow. How?
If you like that, subscribe to our YouTube channel or go to trustedge.com for more free resources and tools.